So, the Hololive Alternative video has recently been released and there's been a lot of discussion with regards to what Hololive Alternative really is. And I'm here to give you a better picture of what it actually is by transcending the language barrier. After all, as much as we all love Yago, not a lot of people will be quite bothered to study these hieroglyphics. So, a majority of our answers can actually get answered in pretty much a single post made a few months ago, which I'm sure that most of us may have came across. But today, it is time for us to break it down more in full. So, Yago, the man, or more formally, Mota Akitanigo, made a posting on Twitter talking about how Hololive is looking for more creators to help out with Hololive's new service, which will be the main focus for this year, as well as being more geared towards having a metaverse and the fan-based community as its main themes. So here's another paragraph talking about how it wasn't practical for them to come up with such a service beforehand because of how there weren't enough fans or talents in the community. However, as there are now more talents working with Hololive as well as fans, this is now something which they would like to try and challenge. The next one talks about how they are planning on creating a service which lets anyone live online as a character, and here's the crux of the whole thing. A metaverse where the Hololive talents are able to perform and appear in virtual lives come online game. And this, my friends, is basically what Hololive Alternative is. An online virtual reality such that the fans will be able to, instead of just appreciate our coveted Hololive talents, will be now able to actually operate in an environment with them instead. This is then followed by recruitment for people who are needed for this project. Art directors for a metaverse project, engineers for online games which positions are below that of a chief technical officer, a very big opening for 3D CG designers for VTuber characters and backgrounds, VTuber related UI UX designers, and lastly server-side engineers. A quick click on the link brings us to Wantedly, which is probably where Yago gets all his criminals from. And apparently they really want me to fill in my profile, but I'm sorry, I'm not searching for a job. I'm searching for clues for Hololive Alternative. We have a brief overview on what Hololive does on the whole, which I'm not going to cover because I have better things to do than read 5 paragraphs of what Hololive does when it's already been discussed and I can listen to someone talk about it. So for the art director role, obviously they are trying to search for people who are able to design the general concepts and art for the world and its settings, and the design of the characters which will be in it. On the technical side for the programmers, they are looking for those with experience in Unity as well as some other stuff like C# and ++, Kotlin, stuff which an average computer science student such as myself would know, and model designers featuring Maya. For the UI UX side, once again, virtual live/online games is explicitly stated here. Though, one thing which employees are expected to make as well are the designs for AR applications, which are able to pander to the general public, similarly to that of Hololive, which is an AR app made by Hololive a while back. And lastly, the server side recruiting for staffs, though it seems like more is expected of them, such as creating analysis tools for YouTube, as well as managing the company aside from the app's back-end development. So with all this information, in summary, we have Hololive planning to make virtual live concerts, as well as a virtual community-esque platform, which allows fans to interact within the community and possibly with the idols themselves as well. And this, my friends, is basically the greatest possibility of Hololive Alternative in a nutshell. As the name implies, is an alternative way to enjoy Hololive in an alternate dimension. The 2D or 3-dimension, I'm not sure at this point anymore. And the full PV is basically a way to sell that, giving us a greater glimpse into the idol's shows, whilst at the same time expanding on Hololive's lore by means of the world which will be created in Hololive Alternative. Needless to say, this is a real big brain move made by Cover Corp, as if something like this properly kicks off, especially if COVID-19 not going away anytime soon, this is probably one of the greatest ways to attain the effects of a concert but online from the comfort of your home. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video for more anime related content. Hope you managed to learn something today, and see you guys in the next one.